Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do my full review at 50 miles on the Ning Feidian 5 running shoe, Feidian 5 Challenger. It's considered a up-tempo trainer. It's kind of, they also sell a Feidian Elite, which is their race day shoe, which is even a little higher stack height and a little bit stiffer plate. But this has a carbon fiber plate, and I find it is plenty for me. I don't think I'll run fast enough to need the Feidian Elite. This gives a nice level of, still has a good cushion, and it definitely gives you some propulsion. You can see the carbon fiber plate through here. It's a very interesting shoe. I think it weighs just under 7 ounces in a men's size 9. They sell it in a men's size 11 and a men's size 12. I normally wear an 11.5. So I ordered a 12. I would say it fits pretty true to size. It's a little bit long on me because I went with the 12, but the toe box room is decent. It's not super wide, so it's kind of a racing sort of fit. I have a standard width foot basically, so it fits me okay. If you have a wide foot, I don't think these would work. It's also fairly wide back in the midfoot. So again, if you have a wide foot, these probably will not work. But a race day shoe for me with a medium width foot, these have been really nice. I haven't really raced in them, but I've definitely used them for some up-tempo workout. I've been doing a lot of this alternating shorter runs with longer runs, and I've been using this for a lot of the shorter runs, and I end up running a little bit faster. But I'm only doing like a 24-minute run right now on the shorter days, so it's like I'm doing a little over 2 miles, between 2 and 2.5 miles each day. But I have racked up a little over 50 miles. These use what they call their boom fiber upper. It's basically a kind of a plasticky feel, engineered mesh, but it breathes well. It does wrap your foot real well. I would say the laces are nothing that special, but they do a good job. They tie and they stay in place well. The tongue is actually pretty thin, but it is a little bit thicker to where the laces are, which keeps the lace bite down. I haven't really had a problem with lace bite in these. I don't know if you can probably not see in there, but there's venting, there's holes in the tongue as it goes down to help with the ventilation. So very nice lightweight shoe. It is gusseted with the tongue. So the tongue is definitely gusseted in there. So it wraps the foot really well. I think the fit is really nice. The boom fiber upper seems nice. It uses what they call boom foam and super boom. The boom foam is their standard. I think I've read different arguments as to what it is exactly. They don't say exactly. It looks like an older sort of PEBA foam. It's definitely a beaded foam. So they're doing that on the lower part, which gives a little bit of stability. They're using a more even upgraded, softer material along the top here that they said gives it even more step-in feel and a little bit more bounce. It does have a pretty much full carbon plate. Said they come in at a little under 7 ounces in a men's size 9, and these men's size 12s that I have, they're coming in at about 7.5 ounces. I find the rocker, they are fairly rockered. I'm Ning Feidian 5 late stage rocker. Finding that you can hit in all kinds of places in these. I can hit pretty far back, and then you get up here and roll. You hit further up, you still get some rocker. It's actually pretty democratic as to where you need to strike in this shoe, and it feels good. I've been really impressed with the shoe. I think normally when I go out and run, I'm running an extra 15 to 20 seconds per mile faster in it. real thick, but it stays in place well and does the job. The outsole is probably one area I have that's a little bit of concern. They use what they call GCR, ground contact rubber. I've heard people say that it's a CPU, which normally CPU has a reputation for lasting a really long time. I'm really not sure what it is. I know it grips pretty well even on wet and leaves. However, I am actually seeing some pretty decent wear on it. So you'll see up here, I've worn off all of the pattern and it's flattened out there. There's still definitely some room to go, but I've only got about 50 miles and you're definitely already seeing some wear in the rubber. And when I go to my other shoe, my left foot, I have worn it down very thin back here in the heel. I think I'll be able to get very extended miles. I'm going to use shoe goo and add it to it, and I think it'll last me pretty well. But that would be my biggest concern probably with the shoe, is how long the rubber is going to last. The foam still feels great. I think it's going to feel great for a long time. I think it's a PEBA foam. The plate feels good. The plate has a pretty good swoop in it. You can see this kind of follows the shape of the plate, so it swoops down. It's not the most aggressive plate, but it does a good job, and you can feel it. The shoe you can bend it, but it is fairly stiff. So it's doing its job, but it's not so stiff that it's that difficult to get it to bend, to get some propulsion out of it. Even at my slower paces, I'm feeling some advantage to it. So those would really be my only concerns, that it might be a little too narrow for a few people, and I'm not sure how long this rubber is going to last, but otherwise it's a really good deal. I got my shoes off of AliExpress. I paid, I think, $97 for them. You're going to find the prices vary a little bit on there if you go look for them. Normally, I would still guess you're probably going to be able to get this shoe for around $100.
They sell on Amazon for $130.
They have recently come out with a Feidian 6 Challenger. I don't know much about it. They said there haven't been major changes, but there are some minor changes. I don't know if I end up wearing these out, I may consider that, because I'm really enjoying this shoe for the really nice low price and the breathability. Anyway, they're very breathable and I'm enjoying the shoe. Anyway, if you liked the video, liked it, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. I will give more updates as I run into more. But anyway, other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and keep moving.